Self-blame and shame are also crucial factors. Many survivors of abuse carry deep-seated feelings of guilt and shame from their experiences. These emotions can significantly impact their motivation and self-esteem, making it difficult to take care of their personal spaces. When individuals feel like they are at fault for their past experiences, it can diminish their sense of self-worth and motivation to engage in activities like organizing their home. The weight of self-blame and shame can create a barrier to taking action, as survivors may feel undeserving of a clean and organized environment. This emotional burden can overshadow their ability to focus on maintaining order. Mental health challenges, such as depression and anxiety, are prevalent among abuse survivors and can further complicate their ability to maintain a tidy living space. Depression can sap motivation and energy, making even the simplest tasks feel overwhelming. Survivors dealing with depression may experience feelings of hopelessness and fatigue, which can hinder their ability to clean and organize. Anxiety, on the other hand, can create a constant sense of unease and difficulty concentrating. The combined effects of these mental health conditions can drain the energy required for daily tasks. For survivors, managing their mental health often becomes a priority, sometimes at the expense of maintaining a tidy environment. This struggle is not a matter of laziness, but rather a result of the pervasive impact of mental health challenges. Perfectionism is another factor that affects tidiness. Some survivors develop perfectionistic tendencies as a way to regain control or avoid criticism. This pressure to achieve perfection can make the task of cleaning feel overwhelming, as survivors may fear they cannot meet their own high standards. The need to perform flawlessly can stem from past experiences of criticism or punishment, leading to avoidance of tasks that might be perceived as imperfect. The fear of failing to meet these high expectations can result in procrastination or avoidance of cleaning tasks altogether. Physical health issues also play a role. Chronic stress and trauma can take a toll on physical health, leading to fatigue, chronic pain, and other symptoms that make cleaning and organizing physically challenging. For survivors dealing with the aftermath of trauma, these physical symptoms can be a significant barrier to maintaining a tidy environment. The energy required to manage physical discomfort and fatigue can leave little room for tasks like tidying up. The impact of trauma on the body, from muscle tension to headaches, further complicates their ability to engage in activities that require physical effort. Finally, the lack of support can greatly impact a survivor's ability to keep their living space organized. Without a supportive environment, survivors may feel isolated and overwhelmed. This sense of isolation can exacerbate the challenges they face in maintaining a tidy environment. Support is not just about physical assistance. It involves emotional validation and encouragement. When survivors feel understood and supported, they are more likely to find the motivation and strength to manage their living space. Creating a supportive environment involves listening without judgment, offering practical help when needed, and providing emotional support. It's about fostering a sense of community and belonging that empowers survivors to take care of themselves and their surroundings. In conclusion, the struggle of abuse survivors to keep their personal spaces tidy is deeply intertwined with their experiences of trauma. Hyper-vigilance, emotional overload, dissociation, prioritization of safety, difficulty focusing, self-blame and shame, mental health challenges, perfectionism, physical health issues, and lack of support all contribute to the difficulties they face in maintaining an organized environment. Understanding these factors provides insight into the complex interplay between trauma and daily life, fostering a more compassionate approach to supporting survivors in their journey toward healing and reclaiming their sense of control. By acknowledging these challenges, we can offer meaningful support and create environments that enable survivors to thrive and maintain a more organized and comfortable living space. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel. One of the most profound misconceptions about abuse is that its effects are only visible on the surface. In reality, the scars left by abuse run far deeper, touching on emotional and psychological aspects that manifest in many facets of daily life, including something as seemingly straightforward as keeping one's living space tidy. Survivors of abuse often find themselves grappling with challenges in maintaining an organized environment due to the complex interplay of trauma and its repercussions. Here are 10 reasons why abuse survivors frequently struggle with tidying up their personal belongings, each deeply rooted in their traumatic experiences. Firstly, hypervigilance is a significant factor. For many abuse survivors, hypervigilance is a coping mechanism that develops in response to trauma. This constant state of heightened alertness is a way for them to remain safe and avoid potential threats. Survivors are often on edge, scanning their environment for danger, which can be mentally exhausting. This perpetual state of readiness takes a toll on their ability to focus on everyday tasks. Imagine living with the persistent anxiety that something might go wrong at any moment. This intense focus on safety can overshadow routine activities such as tidying up. The mental and emotional resources required to stay alert mean that organizing personal belongings often becomes a lower priority, as their mind is preoccupied with assessing and mitigating perceived risks rather than attending to housekeeping chores. Secondly, emotional overload is a major contributor. Experiencing abuse can leave survivors with a profound sense of emotional exhaustion. It's akin to having a battery that is perpetually running low on power. When survivors are faced with overwhelming emotions from their traumatic experiences, even simple tasks like cleaning can seem insurmountable. The emotional weight of their past can drain their energy and focus, making it difficult to muster the motivation required for maintaining an orderly environment. The struggle to manage and process intense feelings often leaves survivors with little capacity for tasks that may seem trivial to others, such as organizing their living space. Another critical factor is dissociation. Dissociation is a mental process where individuals detach from their surroundings or experiences as a defense mechanism against trauma. For survivors, this means that during moments of extreme stress or emotional distress, their minds may disconnect from their immediate environment. This detachment can lead to a lack of awareness about their surroundings and a reduced ability to engage in routine tasks like cleaning. Picture feeling so overwhelmed by stress or flashbacks that your mind drifts away from what's happening around you. This state of dissociation makes it challenging to stay engaged with tasks like organizing personal belongings. It's not a matter of negligence, but rather a survival mechanism that interferes with their ability to manage everyday activities. The prioritization of safety is another significant reason. For survivors of abuse, ensuring a sense of physical and emotional safety often takes precedence over maintaining a tidy space. In the aftermath of trauma, the primary concern shifts to creating an environment where they feel secure and protected. This focus on safety can overshadow the importance of cleanliness and organization. When the primary objective is to ensure that one's environment is safe and free from potential threats, tasks like tidying up may feel less urgent. The mental and emotional effort invested in creating a sense of security often diverts attention and energy away from routine chores. Difficulty focusing, often resulting from trauma, is another reason. Survivors may struggle with cognitive functions like memory and concentration due to the impact of trauma. This cognitive impairment can affect their ability to stay organized and complete tasks. For example, trauma can disrupt memory and attention span, leading to forgetfulness and challenges with planning and executing tasks. Imagine trying to maintain focus on cleaning while dealing with persistent intrusive thoughts or memories. This cognitive struggle can make organizing a living space feel daunting. The mental load of trauma affects their ability to follow through with everyday tasks, including tidying up